blurry. Look at your window.
Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect.
Hey y'all, what's up? Are you watching me? Okay, go watch me on YouTube. My name's Nate Carver. It's Nate Carver. One sec, y'all. Sharon. Graydon, on my thing, shouldn't I be able to see myself? Graydon.
What?
Come here.
What?
Look, just come here quickly.
I'm trying to edit a video.
So look, so it shows me in that, okay?
Yeah.
But I shouldn't show it on my screen right now.
No, because you're off screen.
But that shows it in the video I'm in already. But then I can't do nothing now.
Yeah? You can't see yourself, but...
Okay, I'll stay out of it. Watch episode games. Sorry guys, the internet's not the greatest. Press on it. Go. Who's the second person watching me?
Bro, anyone trying to be safe?
No.
Did you see that message?
No. But phone.
We're so nice.
Funny how we had that talk with each individually. Changed for like a week and then he went back and now no one wants to talk to him. He did himself. And now he's gonna try to talk to us at school, but he's gonna talk to us at school and then we're just not gonna be seeing them.
Why is there a black screen on my side? There you go. One sec, yo. Checkers, okay. And can I see if I can load Fortnite up? Maybe later. This song. I have 4 people watching me, then.
Thanks.
I'm getting off my phone. Be old man knocking, they say get louder. It's like self-control. I don't want no place to go. I wanna be your man. Let me be. Can't hold it long. Why ain't stuff loading? Share screen. Share. Whoa. Stop sharing. Doing this. Why ain't you working? Share having said. For those. Hello, phone. You gonna work? Greg, can you check on your side, see if it's working? Because on my side it shows black screen when it says I'm sharing my screen. Just Nate Carver. Is it black?
Yeah. Signal. What if he didn't fix it?
One sec. I just X out again and see if it does it. I should have kept it. I had 5 people watching.
Nice.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this stupid PC to work, but it's not functioning like I want it to. On my side, it shows it's working. I just went back to my YouTube thing that said it was sharing the screen. Let me be on. There you go.
Turn your teaching templates into profit. Start.
This feels familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this movie recently.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Junkyard Digs. Today you join myself, Angus, and this 1986 somewhere. And today is January 31st. It is 50-something degrees outside, and we're absolutely sick of it. So we've come up with a plan. We bought this truck we know absolutely nothing about. We're going to load it with sleds and drive north until we find snow. This should be like a 1,500-mile trip. You ready for this?
No, but I have nothing else to do.
All right, let's get it going. Before we get into this, let's pump the brakes and explain exactly why we're about to do what we are about to do. If you guys are from Iowa, you're all too familiar with the fact that for the last 2 years, we haven't had anything for snow. And if you guys are familiar with the channel, you'll know we love riding vintage snowmobiles. You'll also know that we recently took a trip all the way up into Wisconsin where we bought this clapped out 74 Highboy, loaded it with snowmobiles, and drove even further north, but still didn't find any snow to ride on. However, at one point in the video, I did ask if anyone has any old Merch snowmobiles to let me know because I've been looking for one. And sure enough, after the video went out, someone emailed me saying their dad had 3 old Merch sleds he'd like to get rid of, but they were all the way over in Detroit. Now, some people may look at that as a deal breaker, but Angus and I looked at this as an opportunity. We could drive straight to Detroit and pick up 3 old sleds full of possums, or we could... When I decel, I'm getting a hell of a thump end on this thing. Yeah, I say we just try to blade the brakes, see what they do.
Yeah, then we'll know.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to underneath the truck. I'm bleeding the rears. Damn it. Slippery, tiny little bastards. Yeah, get in there, world's smallest wrench. God bless it. No! Everything's fine. I'm fine. Just having a panic attack. Go ahead, go down, Angus.
Yeah.
Huh. Up. Down. Hey, there's some bubbles. Down.
And how late you staying down?
Oh yeah, there's some air coming out now. This will make a difference. Up. How's that feel?
Feels way better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've got some saddle feel now for the rears.
Sweet. Oh, that'd be so nice to be able to just bleed these. As it turns out, for once we got lucky and our brakes did bleed up and seemed to function perfectly. With the fluid topped off, I decided to crawl back under the truck and see what other stuff needed attention from below. Here's our Air Dog fuel pump the guy mentioned. Here's our ZF5. Here's some hilariously small hot side pipes coming off the manifolds. And there's a giant oil leak somewhere. Yeah, I think that's an oil cooler.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And we've got probably a valve cover gasket leak or something up there too, because there is oil all over up here. Our front end feels really good. As you can see, that hub over there is free, but that one is not. Over on this side, we've got some flex pipe. Here's an exhaust joint that could be leaky. I don't know if I really want to even deal with this hot side stuff. The thing still makes 10 pounds of boost. What do we want? Eggs in our beer?
No, not particularly.
T-case seems fine. Doesn't make too much noise. I can't figure out what the hell that noise that we've been hearing is, though. Oh, where's your washer, little buddy? Oh, where's your nuts?
I don't think you're allowed to ask me that.
Oh, here's some more fun stuff. Is that a Chevy Bolt? Why is it orange? Oh, I didn't even notice all the wiring on the running boards. Oh my god, I bet I know what that switch on the dash does. Oh, okay, those aren't the worst thing in the world. Oh, but these are. Oh, ew. It's got blue halos. Okay, well, I'll set to cleaning this, I suppose, and then we'll maybe track down some of the oil leaks. I don't know. With our underside inspection done, we decided to pop the front wheels off to take the hubs apart and figure out what was going on with the four-wheel drive. In that process, Angus found a very loose front tie rod, so we got one of those on order and set to work. Oh, this doesn't feel normal. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's not how that's supposed to be.
No, that's specifically much different than the other one.
Actually, it's not broken. It's just come unscrewed. Yeah, there's, as you can see, there's threads there. Now this is supposed to go up and down. And it looks like it's just falling off. So I think I could just thread this back together and it'll work.
Be nice.
Yeah, it saves us like $140. Here we go. Look at that.
Fixed.
Fixed. Back on you go. Hubs are done. Brakes are done. This is going all too well.
Let's say that.
What are we gonna do next? To actually fix the boost leak?
No, probably not.
Nah. Something else. Hey, it works. It's unlocked. Sweet.
After this.
Certainly not ball joints.
No.
No.
Nah.
Ball joints
So
are
you're
tight.
still alive.
If the ball joints are tight, that just means the front bearings are a little loose.
Oh, so we just need to pop that hub back apart now that I put it together and tighten up the wheel bearing.
You got it.
Ah, cool. All right. In we go. After
You know
all.
why that little
While Angus
flex
set to
right
work disassembling the front hubs, I dug into the engine bay and took the filler neck off to fix it with some new RTV.
We're on it. That is absurdly loose.
Yeah, there, now it's set. We should probably check the other side as well.
We'll just give that a little snuggy snug. Okay, well that's different now.
These people are
Yeah,
going
I don't know if it's
They're
fixed,
going
but it's different.
1,800
Yep.
miles.
Now to put it back together, I just gotta
There's
find where the
7.3
pins are sticking out from
50.
basically the end of that nut.
And this
Line
truck's
this
over
ring up with it,
60
and that'll
years
lock that one in place. It's like a cotter pin, but for winners.
With the passenger side wheel bearings set to a proper preload, Angus moved on to the driver's side while I reinstalled our freshly cleaned filler neck with some new RTV, hopefully fixing the largest of our oil leaks.
Okay, been a little bit. Got our wheel hubs and everything back together. Those are looking great. I took a little time and straightened up our grill, wired our actual grill fish into place a lot better. So that's looking good. Definitely critical items here.
Absolutely.
Speaking of critical items, Angus has removed
I
the
said, yes,
ground
please.
for the halos. And beyond that, our parts from O'Reilly's have arrived.
We're
The
doing it. So
U
should
joint
I
to
edit the
put
video?
in that front drive shaft, so we can put that back in. And most importantly, the driver's door handle.
That's the most important.
It is. I'm not doing that for 2 trips in a row. I'm done fighting with the damn door.
While I bolted on the new door handle and gave it a much needed test, Angus set to work at replacing the U-joints on our front drive shaft. The ones in our CV joint were fine, but the other one sat in the bed for a couple years and was really rusty, so we wanted to make sure we got a new one in there. But of course, once we sent Angus under the truck, we realized something was wrong, and this U-joint did not fit the yoke.
All right, so the problem we ran into was the U-joint that we installed was a standard 1330 series U-joint. That means it has like a 3 5/8 inch cross-sectional width, and the bearing caps themselves measure, I think it's 1.062 inches in diameter. When we went to install that U-joint in the drive shaft on the truck, we found that the bearing caps were actually loose in the yoke on the front axle. And with a little bit of research, we found out that that yoke is for a 1330 big cap U-joint. So the difference between a regular 1330 and a 1330 big cap is legitimately just the cap is bigger. The big cap size is 1 1/8 or 1.125 inches. And if we just compare it to the U-joint we tried to install, there is unnoticeable difference between the two. I bought this, essentially it's an adapter U-joint from O'Reilly's this morning. They dropped it off. This should fit much better in the truck. And that also explains why we were having a hard time with getting our straps to fit, because they were set up for a regular 1330. So now we should be good to throw the front drive shaft in the truck and be done with that. All right. Drive shaft is back in the truck for the first time in who knows how long. I bet you didn't expect to see a drive shaft revival here on Junkyard Digs. Just snugging down the last 2 nuts on the So we're going to rip this one out and put the new one in place. Now, since we're messing with the steering linkage, we are going to have to realign this truck if we, intend to keep our new tires in any decent shape. We got my cotter pin out of the castle nut on this end of the tie rod. I'm going to back this castle nut off until there's only a few threads left in it that will just catch the tie rod once I bust it loose from its tapered seat. This is greasy. This whole truck's really greasy. Nobody should be surprised. I'm not surprised. All right, pickle fork, engage. Do the thing.
Get to the part where they're actually. Just fast forward it to there. Fast forward it to 37.8. You can use your mouse.
I don't think Dodge ever updated their interiors until like last year.
Yeah,
They're very modern for an early 80s truck.
absolutely.
Very 90s-esque. Perfect mix of style and practicality.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have 3 hours and 4 minutes to Gogebic, Michigan. I don't know what's up there. I've never been, but we were told to drive in that direction. After looking around for a bit, I decided Ironwood would be a better place to aim, so we readjusted our sights for there and put the hammer down. Our toes are kind of cold today.
Yeah, mine are too.
No.
If I do this, doesn't it look like I'm
Oh, wow. Yeah, I suppose we are doing 55 instead of 65. Yeah.
where I can put on my own fan with one
pound of boost. Yeah, it's just not making a lot of engine heat. I suppose we need to get a case of Busch Light, cut the side off of it, and put it on the grill.
Yeah, I think we should.
You hate to buy a whole box of Busch Light just to cut the side off of it.
But we could just drink the beer.
Actually, you know what? This is Wisconsin. I bet every trash can we've gone past has about 4 of them in it.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Hey, you know what we should probably mention on camera because I keep forgetting to?
Don't do
I'm
this.
gonna try something very flat my ass.
No, better. February 21st, Chautauqua, Wisconsin. We are helping the Chautauqua Snow Flyers host their first ever vintage snowmobile event, and we're going to be there in force. So if you guys want to come join us and ride old sleds up and down the lakes in Chautauqua, we'll see you right there, February 21st. Okay, back to driving across wherever the hell we are. All right. Making our way along here. Broke the 2-hour mark. Just about to break the 100-mile mark. Things are going good. Fuel and everything looking good.
Yeah, temperature not hot. Oil pressure good. Boost is fine. I can't wait to ride my snowmobile for the first time.
Yeah, pretty much same. Well, hopefully some other traffic to tow us along with right
Yeah,
now.
that'd be good.
Yeah. A lot of people want to go to the desolate places where there's no one to route up the trails and no traffic. I want as many people to be able to help us as we can get.
Yes, please.
I was meaning to ask you, have you noticed the clunk I was talking about?
Yeah, it's still clunking. It just stopped. Okay, well.
Yep. I said we were going to look at it today, but it's way colder today than I thought it was going to be.
Look at it when it's tell for sure.
Yeah, when it becomes obvious.
Yeah.
As we continued north, the scenery started to change quite a bit. Alongside that, the wind kicked up and the road conditions got considerably worse. Regardless, the new tires did their job and eventually delivered us safely to our first fuel stop of the day. Oh, that's cool. 1910 total. Cool.
Oh,